Head full of steam, man. Cool kids with hot ideas. We got the solution for you. we do. Head full of steam. We're here, man. 2020. Album, listening. That's what's happening today.
Look at this shit.
The album's gonna get finished today and we're gonna listen to it. As soon as it's finished, we're gonna listen to it. First time I listen to it, it's the first time everybody listens to it. What's gonna happen today?
Comic book illustrated, paint a picture and stripped it. Beat break, I ripped it. Circuit break, I tripped it. And so I wanted to, create songs, 10 songs, 10 commandments, man, but how you really follow them, right? And so that became the concept of the album, man. And so that's directly what it became. It came through. It's wonderful, man. And you'll hear it in the songs, like the live performance I got to do.
Yeah.
On the release day, man.
That thing was tight though.
Bro, that
First ever, man. The day we finished the album.
I had to leave. I was
the day we finished the album, man.
Niggas got a pizza hookup too.
Yeah. Pizza plug. Shout out LD, man.
Yo, shit is crazy.
Shout out LD, man.
Yo, you got your...
Shout out Double S. Double S showed up. Malls. Sham, Tower, man. Peace to me. Mark, it was a wonderful day, man. You talking about 20 years I've been rhyming with them boys. They came through. The same day we finished the album. Same time I listened to it for the first time by myself. Family, that's a family event. Hell here.
Right. The son was in the building. Wife.
Yeah.
Everybody, bro.
Yeah. G had Bubs on the boards.
Nice. Yeah, man.
Bubs got to be on the boards, man. And, and that's all been part of, like, this journey for this album, man.
So you made the track list on purpose.
Yeah. And so
continue. Yeah. I'm sorry, I got you off track. My bad.
Yeah. And so you'll see it when you see the cover work. But what I wanted it to spell out was my vision is. So the first letter of each word of the title is it goes into that.
My vision is.
My vision is.
I'm looking at it and I'm seeing it like, okay.
Black New-Aunce podcast. Head full of steam. Heavy hitters. Double S. LD Beats. Session 420. G, don't forget the stats. 2020. Here we go, man. This is listening, man. So, this is the first time I'm hearing the whole thing through as well, man. I appreciate having all y'all here to listen to this with me, man. It's been a journey. I know everybody in here been a part of this journey making this album, man. It means a great deal to me. All right, so we're gonna get into it, man. I don't want to talk too much. I got to rap.
So the first commandment, I am the Lord thy God, thou should not have any other God before me. And that song, that's me, man. That song is called Me. What God has for me is for me, right? That's how you don't put no other God before him. Can't put no other God before the God in me. That ain't blasphemy. Can't expect you to have for me or ask for me or blasphemy. What God has for me, that's for me. Advise not to hitch a ride, get in and drive. Sky high, fly to some place out of sight but in mind. My rhymes rewinds, they come in on time. See far enough ahead to see behind and be present in mind. That's why you get what you given, probably should be dizzy. The world keeps spinning, but we don't even feel it. So when that karma catch feelings, bring back misdealings. Make sure my commas have siblings between them digits. So when we talk business, we equally see big vision. Comic book illustrated, paint a picture and stripped it. Beat break, I ripped it. Circuit break, I tripped it. Suckers hate, I flipped it. To motivate, wait. Beat break, I ripped it. Circuit break, I tripped it. Suckers hate, I flipped it. To motivate, hey. Beat break, I ripped it. Circuit break, I tripped it. Suckers hate, I flipped it. To motivate, can't put no other gods before the God in me. That ain't blasphemy. Can't expect you to have for me or ask for me or blasphemy. What God has for me, that's for me. Can't put no other gods before the God in me. That ain't blasphemy. Can't expect you to have for me or ask for me or blasphemy. What God has for me, that's for me. My needs supplied, my dreams go live. Cause I am the gram, along with Meg, KG, Bubs, and the fam's extended hand. Advantage love like tennis from where you started up, you finished. Regardless if you had to crawl or limp to the ending. So be it, you really in your bag. You understand it's really more to have when you give some back. So may you live your best, see things manifest from each step. I'm morning dew fresh, you be new too, and do you. You mean the most to self so you can be you. For everyone else, not who you think. Voice in your mind, stuck on repeat. Who I am is me, no more or less unique. Can't put no other gods before the God in me. That ain't blasphemy. Can't expect you to have for me, or ask for me, or blasphemy. What God has for me, that's for me. Can't put no other gods before the God in me. That ain't blasphemy. Can't expect you to have for me, or ask for me, or blasphemy. What God has for me, that's for me. Unapologetically me, undeniably free. I'd be lying if I say I'm trying to please anybody except the God in me. That's my lead, leading with love, love doing my thing. Cleaning up for the spring, I leap. I planted seeds, expecting mustard greens. Told my team it's on me. Eat what you please, it's a must. Must up believe so much of me and God we trust. Can't put no other gods before the God in me. That ain't blasphemy. Can't expect you to have for me, or ask for me, or blasphemy. What God has for me, that's for me. Can't put no other gods before the God in me. That ain't blasphemy. Can't expect you to have for me, or ask for me, or blasphemy. What God has for me, that's for me. Okay. The ride has begun, man. All right. And then we go to the next commandment, which is thou shalt not make any other grave, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images, right? No worshiping, no false God.
Yeah.
So instead of worshiping the false gods, you shine.
You shine.
You shine.
I like that song.
You shine. It's about time you shine, man. Let the glimmer in your eyes come from inside.
Yeah.
Because you mean so much.
I had to be here to witness that song.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Yeah.
I really did.
It's about time you shine. Let the glimmer in your eyes come from inside. Cause see, you mean so much. No price is never enough. You're golden. It's about time you shine. Let the glimmer in your eyes come from inside. Cause see, you mean so much. No price is never enough. You're golden. We was looking from the outside, locked in inside, let out a shout crying. Let it in, I know, no, we can't live without dying. But we can't live without dying to them. Using the knees of their limbs, bearing arms up against. We make no harm back then, let alone the present. Tense enough where loved ones can't even touch. We will social distance, put it in the images of them. It's about time you shine. Let the glimmer in your eyes come from inside. Cause see, you mean so much. No price is never enough. You're golden. It's about time you shine. Let the glimmer in your eyes come from inside. Cause see, you mean so much. No price is never enough. You're golden. When screens is idol worship, we watch, but not on purpose. We shot, but it ain't heard it. Captured in 4K, hashtagged it. Instead we pray, but no action. Instead we stay reactive, led astray. We only proactive about them J's of taxes when we get paid. That's backwards, they called us slaves. Made us worship what they engraved while we worked the ground. To USA was the home of the brave, land of the free, don't get closed in. It's about time you shine. Let the glimmer in your eyes come from inside. Cause see, you mean so much. No price is never enough. You're golden. It's about time you shine. Let the glimmer in your eyes come from inside. Cause see, you mean so much. No price is never enough. You're golden. I got a special guest visitor on that joint right there, man. Swag came through for that.
Hey,
That's thou should not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, man. Vanity fair, man.
Isn't that the dust off?
Vanity fair, man.
And the dust off.
Why you calling on God with your people problems?
Reconnecting on the track again.
Oh, man, it's wonderful, man. You know how we do when we get together, man.
Yeah, man.
You know,
I felt left out. I was mad.
Thank you, Lord. Complicated. You know how when it happened, it happened.
Yeah.
If it's about vanity, I gotta be there.
And he came in there and showed up, too.
That's why I do, man.
And showed up, man. Them people problems, man. Why you calling on God with your people problems? Don't call on God for your mess. Don't take the Lord's name in vain.
That's deep. Because we do that every day.
Every day.
Like we ain't in charge. Like we ain't in charge.
Yeah. Like we ain't do that.
People problems. Problematic people peeping for problem solvers. Problematic people peeping, that's people problems. Why you calling on God with your people problems? Problematic people peeping for people problems. Problematic people peeping for problem solvers. Problematic people peeping, that's people problems. Just as soon as things go nuts from a mess ups, I call on God like what's up? Know it's been a long time, but I trust us. Plus you know me and how I get down. I wild, I clown, soon as you get me out. Get myself right back in. Do my Sunday shout out. Forgiveness for my sins, for my friends' sake, for my kin's sake. Want my end straight. All them eyes talking vanity, huh? That why can it be, huh? Calling on God, cause I ain't handle me, huh? On God with your people problems. Problematic people peeping for people problems. Problematic people peeping for problem solvers. Problematic people peeping, that's people problems. Why you calling on God with your people problems? Problematic people peeping for people problems. Problematic people peeping for problem solvers. Problematic people peeping, that's people problems.
Cause as soon as things don't add up, a nigga go nuts. And problems that don't seem much start feeling robust. Calling on God like what's up? Guess you don't know us. Calling on God like I ain't in charge. Like I ain't built for glory, like this world ain't mine. Like I don't know the code, like I ain't aligned. Like I don't go for bro for my dotted line. That's every time on God for these people problems.
On God with your people problems. Problematic people peeping for people problems. Problematic people peeping for problem solvers. Problematic people peeping, that's people problems. Why you calling on God with your people problems? Problematic people peeping for people problems. Problematic people peeping for problem solvers. Problematic people peeping, that's people problems. Down with OPP, other people problems. That's a people problem, keeping people problems, keeping secret problems. Like we don't see your problems. God ain't promised you won't have no problems. You got it honest. People is people. People problem. With your people problems. Problematic people peeping for people problems. Problematic people peeping for problem solvers. Problematic people peeping, that's people problems. Why you calling on God with your people problems? Problematic people peeping for people problems. Problematic.
The next one, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. You know what I mean? And that one is the one, man. You know, that one was bigger than just like go to church on Sunday. Nah, what's sacred to you? Whatever sacred is to you, you know, keep that thing sacred, keep it holy, man. So that song about my family.
Right.
And it's about everybody's family. When you hear it, you're going to know it's about your family, too. I shouted out any name possible in the family. You'll hear it. I'm telling you, but that's the one my little brother made the beat for me, man. And so...
Oh, we should have had that. You should have keyed in.
You should have keyed it in, man. But they gonna get it. September 13th, man. September 13th.
Yeah, we're going to throw that in there.
September 13th. Can we get that one up a little bit? Can we crank that one up? There Yoshi go.
Thank God for your presence. Thank God for your blessings. Thank God for every second. Check it graciously, we accept it. In essence, we got all we need, cause all we need is you present. So you show up in our messes. Then we glow up, grow up, get directed. Hold up, there's more to us than expected. More of us than projected. Protected under you. We was one plate apiece with all the mouths to feed. We learned early, no greed. Take the amount you need, you give to get. You gotta lend a bit for your ends to fit. Who you won't talk about? Who you won't talk about? We who everybody thought about. Who everybody thought about. As for us in our house, on God we all in. We don't fall out. We don't fall out. Who you won't talk about? Who you won't talk about? We who everybody thought about. Everybody thought about. As for us in our house, on God we all in. We don't fall out. Remembering the Sabbath, keep it holy, keep it within the family. My people's only, my soul anchor from them soul banquets. Feast of Thanksgiving, we let go of anguish. Remembering the Sabbath, keep it holy, keep it within the family. My people's only, my soul anchor from them soul banquets. Feast of Thanksgiving, we let go of anguish. Breathe. Breathe deep that gratitude. Thank God for this food. I need my wife by my side. Needed my kids before my first ride. Need Chris, Kiapo, need Mike. K9, T twice, Black Yoshi, beat so fire. Need Ed, every nephew and niece. Uncle and aunt by blood or by speech. Power, life, moms and dads, greats and grand sisters and brothers from another. Thank God we fam. Who you won't talk about? Who you won't? We who everybody thought about. Everybody. As for us in our house, on God we all in, we don't fall out, we don't never fall out. Who you won't talk about? Who you won't talk about? We everybody thought about, everybody thought about. As for us in our house, on God we all in, we don't fall out, we'll never fall out. Remembering the Sabbath, keep it holy, keep it within the family. My people's only, my soul anchor from them soul banquets. Feast of Thanksgiving, we let go of anguish. Remembering the Sabbath, keep it holy, keep it within the family. My people's only, my soul anchor from them soul banquets. Feast of Thanksgiving, we let go of anguish. Who you won't talk about? Who you won't talk about? We who everybody thought about. We everybody thought about. As for us in our house, on God we all in. We don't fall out. We'll never fall out. Who you won't talk about? Who? We who everybody thought about. Everybody. As for us in our house, on God we all in. We don't fall out. We'll never fall out. My brother made this beat.
My brother made that beat.
And then we go to honor thy father and thy mother. And that's one of my favorite commandments because it comes with a promise. Honor thy father and thy mother that your days be long on this earth. Only one that comes with a promise, yo. You do that, you live long, right? So that's sons and siblings, the joint I wrote for my 2 kids, man.
Okay.
Because that's what they do, man.
They was getting emotional in here
do,
when they were playing.
It is. I'm a cry
They do, man.
I'm talking about when they
do,
were
man.
doing the performance joint.
For real?
Yeah, it was getting a little choky in this joint.
My dearest Kanan, my dear, as you get older, you become more aware of the many perils of the world. You will learn that some people aren't genuine, but you will also learn that some are. You will learn that not everything is fair, but if you keep God first, He will have your best interest at heart, and He will give you all of your heart's desires. My dear, you will learn many things, and one of those things will always remain constant. That is your Father and I love you with everything we have. Mind, body, and soul.
We go way back. This year 16, this year 16. To you from me, diaper bag king. Everything but the kitchen sink, car seat in the front seat with me. I'm trying to think what you would think, so I know your needs before they spoken to me. It's like I got to see who you gonna be when your eyes first open to me. No lie, so I decided that moment, whatever you decided, I'd ride. In the meantime, I'll drive. In between time, you fly. They say tomorrow's not promised, but a long life is. When you honor your mom, you do that, kid. YOLO, you only live on. You only live on. It's an honor and a privilege to raise you as sons, to watch you as siblings. You honor me and your moms. You honor me and your moms, and God promises living. It's an honor and a privilege to raise you as sons, to watch you as siblings. You honor me and your moms. You honor me and your moms, and God promises living. You my 0110 significant, reverse it and or flip it. You still my 0110 magnificent, that's infinite, even beyond that. Amazed by what you write down, Mr. Excel, as high as the day allows. You out of this world, and I'm so proud. Thoughtful, introspective, that's your style. Yeah, thoughts get manifested, and you think, well, they say tomorrow's not promised, but a long life is. When you honor your mom, you do that, kid. YOLO, you only live on. You only live on. It's an honor and a privilege to raise you as sons, to watch you as siblings. You honor me and your moms. You honor me and your moms, and God promises living. It's an honor and a privilege to raise you as sons, to watch you as siblings. You honor me and your moms. You honor me and your moms, and God promises
to my
living.
dearest Isaiah, my dear, you were brought into this world with love and care. Your father and I are deeply in love, and we are even deeper in love with you and your brother. Isaiah, the day will come when you will learn for yourself that this world is a place with no definite answers or questions. The only thing that you can be sure of and count on is God. He blessed us with you, and He has a plan to bless you too. Trust Him, my dear, and you will receive more than you can imagine. Also know that your daddy and I love you very much. Everything we do, we have you and your brother in mind.
And then we go to the raw ones. Now we get into the real commandments when we get down to the bottom one. These the ones against other people. When we start getting into these sins. Thou shalt not kill.
Right.
That one. Inside. Inside.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what's inside the person, man.
Right.
Inside.
You know what's inside the person, man. You wouldn't kill him, man.
Or would you?
Kill him, or would you?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. That's a good point too. Because if you know what's inside, you might need to.
But I'm just saying.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to.
But
would you?
But would you?
That's always the question.
Would you?
Would you? I'm just saying. But continue. I'm sorry. Don't let me
That's
get too
good,
deep in this.
Nah,
bitch.
that was it. Yeah, you
Don't
in
let me
there.
get too deep in this.
That was
bitch.
good.
Don't do it.
Good. Yes, let's go.
I've been waiting.
Take a listen, man. We control the narrative, man. Remember that, though. We control the narrative.
Listen up, listeners, I got a story to tell. Assorted details, successes and fails, misfortune, betrayal. Enforcement prevails to reinforce, to be weary. We all we got, no need for a query. We being watched and expected to not reject that plot. Don't object, just opt to accept that stop. Won't subjective to directive from ops who are taught. Be direct, let them know quick they deserve less than respect. Another day in sunny Benson, Carolina sky magnificent. Days like this spent in love with living, it seemed no different. Cruise the strip fresh from the car wash to be 16 and whip the Benz with friends, all smiles and grins till them blue lights seeping in between the tents. You know the routine, put your hands where they be seen. Pray God intervening, inside you gleams. Dying inside, but outside looking fierce. Trying to survive, hostiles pushing against. Describing lifestyles, quiet down all the suspense. It's more the right now than write down your witness. You never have to snitch if you mind your business. That's that old folks' wisdom. Got it sitting with my granny chilling, known as them old soul children. Since we was young, only advantage really is we knew we was disadvantaged. Really
said trust your training, you ain't gotta be scared. Plus they all angry, you be too to prepare. You know, meet them where they at, frustrated, held back. On the edge, ready to attack, bred for wrath. Shoot first, ask questions last, if that's how they rap. And act with cash, when so many don't have. Imagine if they had some lack of what they did to get that. Seats recline back.
Man, I'm so glad that up to date with the tags. Insurance don't lapse, inspection is passed. Any lights out, it warm me on the dash. My foot steady on the gas, never too slow or too fast. My partner's way too good at math, they ain't doing no scams. Thinking mom's a Nick Hopkins, this the ride I can have. Somehow the sweat drenched my brow, so much is dripping like tears. Worse than my worst fear. Why his gun aimed at my ear? If he could hear my thoughts, scenes, what's inside would be clear. Dying inside, but outside looking fierce. Trying to survive, hostiles pushing against. Describing lifestyles, quiet down all the suspense. It's more the right now than write down your witness. You never have to snitch if you mind your business. That's that old folks' wisdom. Got it sitting with my granny chilling, known as them old soul children. Since we was young, only advantage really is we knew we was disadvantaged. Really, thou shalt not kill, you never will. If you see what's inside, what's inside, what's inside, what's inside. Thou shalt not kill, you never will. If you see what's inside, what's inside, what's inside, what's inside. Thou shalt not kill, you never will. If you see what's inside, what's inside, what's inside, what's inside. Thou shalt not kill, you never will. If you see what's inside, what's inside, what's inside, what's inside. Dying inside, but outside looking fierce. Trying to survive, hostiles pushing against. Describing lifestyles, quiet down all the suspense. It's more the right now than write down your witness. You never have to snitch if you mind your business. That's that old old folks' wisdom. Got it sitting with my granny chillin', known as them old soul children. Since we was young, only advantage really is we knew we was disadvantaged, really.
And then there's on our own. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Why be a player when you're on? Robert Kraft, Jerry Jones. You know, say no. Say no to the entanglements. But nah, really though, that's a promise you made to God, right? You and your spouse to God. They ain't often we ain't promising God. I hope you ain't out here just promising God things. You might not be able to keep your word. So that's that thing that you've committed to God, right? So anything you put in between that commitment is adultery. Robert Kraft, Jerry Jones, even though Oprah owns, we still own.
Swear we break us before we break up. Them ain't just lyrics, I'm talking experience. I hope these folks' relationship goals ain't what you see in the pictures. Family ties much thicker. This committing to not quitting. This embracing the taste of the bitter, the salt in the wound, and the kiss to heal it. The feeling of impending doom if this ever had ended. And that feeling is endless, so it's off to infinite. And beyond that, getting it, it's a contract, isn't it? With God, and we honor that business. Don't be on to that ignorance. Said when we tripping and we see different. Love language miscommunicating, so all we saying is that's right, nothing. Worst of my days, us with nothing to say. But the rest of is something like the best of us on our own, like the network. Bless us, best us, yes. Why be a player when you're on? Robert Kraft, Jerry Jones. Even though Oprah owns on, we still own our own. Why be a player when you're on? Robert Kraft, Jerry Jones. Even though Oprah owns on, we still own our love over everything. Wouldn't even hold a grudge if you shed the wedding ring. Seems deeper than that. We go back like beepers and straps hanging from sneakers, slouch socks, and Tim's. Same places and people. Keep the faithful and paper on equal. Leaving cleave to, but best believe we went through war to learn to be peaceful. Lost and had to grieve you to learn that I need you. Lead you in a way to please you. It's not for me, boo. If it ain't right, something I'm doing is wrong. And I'm so far gone if that feeling goes on. Like the best I ever had ain't just a song. That calm before gone, that storm strong. What direction we on? That's right, suffering. Worst of my days, us going astray. That's why the rest of is something like the best of us on our own, like the network. Bless us, best us, yes. Why be a player when you're on? Robert Kraft, Jerry Jones. Even though Oprah owns on, we still own our own. Why be a player when you're on? Robert Kraft, Jerry Jones. Even though Oprah owns on, we still own our own. Oh, you don't make love, that's how we made us. And them ain't just lyrics, I'm talking experience. We own our own relationship goals. So what you see in the pictures, family ties much richer. This committing to not quitting, this embracing the victory and replacing the misery for centuries. This legacy of Meg and me. This that nice long loving lead pipe strong python. Grip on this for lifelong, type on our own kind. Loving. Then we get to thou shalt not steal.
Yeah. Can't steal, bro.
I used to nigga knock, now I gotta knock niggas out.
Right.
Used to nigga
Yeah, man. Stolen identity, man.
Yeah.
And we gonna get into that. We gonna get heavy into that, man. We ain't what they say we is, man.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? We ain't who they say we is, man.
Our union must know no crime, no nationality. But let us all hold together in every country and every clime, making a racial empire upon which the sun shall never set.
Let Luca on the beat, so what the fuck you think?
I used to nigga knock, now I gotta knock niggas out. You used to nigga knock, now you oughta knock niggas out. They used to nigga knock, now they tryna knock niggas out. We nigga knock, now we gotta knock niggas out. We celebrate the faces of slave owners on the same papers used to displace us, disgrace us in effort to erase us. So we chase bucks to throw them same racist faces on the gods that made us. Like shake something, baby, apply them jaws. That mean clap them cheeks if you ain't from the South until you heard me out. Can't trust what you about. Quiet cause I always think before I run my mouth. They fight the law so guns can run the house. Embrace they right to create malicious, but dismiss the Crips as something malicious, like it's against them. Buddy hanging with buddies, offensive enough to increase your sentence. Stole your soul and sold it back plus some interest. I used to nigga knock, now I gotta knock niggas out. You used to nigga knock, now you oughta knock niggas out. They used to nigga knock, now they tryna knock niggas out. We used to nigga knock, now we gotta knock niggas out. Go on and get your own. Told you we own our own. Your happy home ain't on my lawn. Thou shalt not steal lest you get stolen. Knocking bigger figures out in the fury. All my life we done wrong. Taking weight on we ain't got no business. Hating on like we ain't got no business. We don't want folks mentioning like our ish ain't stenching. Like our ish ain't itching. Them impulses, them intentions. Been stealing folks' wisdom. Ain't knocking you, but I used to nigga knock. Now I gotta knock niggas out. You used to nigga knock. Now you oughta knock niggas out. They used to nigga knock. Now they tryna knock niggas out.
But attend only to that which concerns.
We used to nigga knock. Now we gotta knock niggas out.
Remember that the Jew in his political and economic origins always first produce. The white man is first the white man on the rock. So you can do that.
Be black, buy black, stay black, and all the rest will take care of itself. And that rolls in right to the next one is thou shalt not bear false witness against your neighbor, man. So don't lie. So we, you know what I mean? Still in line, them false shits, man. That's that snake stuff. That's that snake stuff, man. So you gotta avoid that type of shit.
Yeah.
And so that's it's the truth, man. And that's gonna tell you exactly we're gonna carry on to that. That's it's false what they saying about us. Right? It is false, man. We are kings and queens. We are royalty. We are excellence. We are excellence. Even in our ignorance, we be excellent.
I love that shit.
Even in our ignorance, we be excellent.
It's the truth, like fruits reproduce, seeds of fruit. We too, it's the truth, we who, what we think and repeatedly do. We grew from strange fruits on the trees and two kings and queens is proof. It's the truth, anointed teens, been had the juice, been Banneker, been mass producing, well above average, mass solutions. It's the truth, I amateur, they professional future. It's the truth, I master the universe. It's the truth, who talking about practice, we the answer any question we proven. It's the truth, no losses, add a lesson for using them skills for the wins. It's the truth, what we doing in the midst of all this. False witness, all cap like a fitted. White lies, we They know. Don't let them lie to you. Know what they trying to do. It don't apply to you. No lie, it's the truth. Said it's the truth. If you don't do it, they won't do it for you. Said it's the truth. Just cause they said it, that don't mean that's true. Said it's the truth. Hit the guns and let it. What we need is a few. Said it's the truth. We going up where we headed. We ain't coming for you. It's the truth, we sell ourselves short. It's the truth, we put our best forward. Nobody can ignore it. It's the truth, what is best for us. We accept more of us to the rest fortunate. That's the less fortunate. It's the truth, we the best sportsmen and women. And our women ain't just gorgeous. They direct forces to collect fortunes. And they gotta check for us. Tahoe got $1 billion. Beacon matches millions. It's the truth, and they just kept building. We going up, don't need no ceilings. It's the truth, like penicillin to get rid of symptoms. All them lies, just keep revealing. Being kings and queens, we ain't so. they trying to do, it don't apply to you. No lie, it's the truth. Said it's the truth. If you don't do it, they won't do it for you. Said it's the truth. Just cause they said it, that don't mean that it's true. Said it's the truth. Get the guns unleaded, what we need is a few. Said it's the truth. We going up where we headed, we ain't coming for you. We ain't coming for you. We ain't coming for you. It's the truth. We ain't coming for you. We ain't coming for you.
What up, what up, what up? This is Moles, man. 150 Double S. We were once, we are currently, and we'll forever be Secret Society, man. The man Adolescent, y'all. Album is 2020. Y'all need to get that. What up?
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Sham. Y'all might really know me as Man War, but you know, we grew and elevated. Still representing Double S Secret Society. Here showing love for my nigga Adolescent, shooting the 2020. You know what I mean? That album's fire. Y'all check it out. It's mad gems and life lessons for you. I mean, each one teach one.
And then the last one, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's goods, man. Don't be jealous of your people. Don't envy. Don't want somebody else join. That's Share Shine. And that's when the whole crew came back.
Yeah,
Secret
man.
Society, Share Shine, Double S, everything. The 2020 album, man. The 2020 album, man.
Off top, bro.
The 2020 album, man.
Yeah, man.
I believe in giving, baby. We're gonna share this shine today with your boy Murphy Fish. I mean Adolescent, A-double-D-A, coming through for the 2020 Vision drop, okay? It's your boy T-Tower. Double S is back together. Whoo! It's probably had to be like 15 years or so. It's gonna be an epic day. Y'all get ready to play. Let's go.
It's all good.
20 years of this double-less energy, the brother-less chemistry, vitality, synergy, and beats is mean imagery. Sham, we was on the scene, lyrically, balls in steam. Cool kid with hot ideas, head full of it, me, and my balls is clean. Parental advisory sticker on the disc, listen to this with your scenes. It was all a dream. Two kicks of the bucket, mark of the beats conducting. We built best belief structure. Like I'm on since I choose to see above it. Got used to using love it. Well trusted is my musket. One shot to kill the hate you gave us. The way you made us could've made us stay slaves, but we the sun in the shade. Cause the earth needs to raise, the church needs to save, not to push away. The hurt needs some days to heal. We peel the scab back to feel what would be real when we don't accept our right is how you feel. I'm rocking with you still, not until you can shine like the grill and I can shine like the wheel. Appeal black like that shine right so everything appears.
Shine, go. I got shine to share. I got glow to give. The good Lord gave me life, so I'm gonna live. Give praise, give thanks. The attitude is gratitude. The rap name is Tyler, so please check my altitude. Low ego with a whole lot of attitude. Everybody's hero, I never lose. I only learn, then help you when it's your turn. Hear you when you're calling, catch you when you're falling. Healing and building, blinding and falling. Yes, y'all, and I love my people. More justice, more peace, we all equal. Join out to the throne, we all regal. So act like it, and look like it, and bring brightness. So exciting, so stop hating. So long, Satan, we illuminating and sharing greatness.
Overcast skies, I've been known to blast rhymes. Never hold it back, overlap, double S minds. Combine the share shine, we climb up to the plateau. Never throwing shade, but we casting a long shadow. Passionate black arrow, shot at the stars accurate. All from the heart of original black Africans. The Aspera magic, 5 fingers to a fist. We're stronger together, the legend is not a myth. Collection of modernists with the classical background. Stand up tall, don't know shit about the back down. You're rocking with the best, double S, Adolescent. 2020 vision in the view is marvelous. Got it out the mud with the strength and the finesse. Walk the righteous path like Kamosi, hottest steps. All the rest keep the jewels, knowledge and the so on. Fighting till my people free, and that's when to grow on.
Adolescent in the class with the best.
Much respect.
Tower T got the power of kings. Mars too raw for y'all. Winning team don't start without me. More we share shine. Diamond in the rough, that rare find. Rare shine, illuminate the world in my spare time. I hit the track like Michael Johnson in gold shoes. My slang editorial, colloquial, old school. Trying to bridge the gap and show these trolls how to go smooth. Excellence, no need to check the temp cause I'm so cool. Polar opposite of the coldest ardent grits. That hot fish fresh out the grease with a pot of grits. Butter smooth, flooded with jewels, top-notch novelist. Sham, anything I'm lacking is not confidence. I promise this, poor plush, spend my life shining. It's like Jordan in the tux, we on the mic styling.
control, they hoard the resources. The end is near here, the chariots and horses. It's mandatory, we all bask in the glory. Break bread with my brethren. Blood, I was shepherding. My testament of knowledge since the bond formed in college. Now the S's in the name means sophisticated scholars learn lessons in the sessions. Mr. Cuffs make concessions. Celebrate my brother's blessings. Never covered his possessions. We progress into a higher state. Codes we don't violate. Not attracted to debate. Whole team wide awake. Microphone mavericks. Words acrobatic. Actions not driven by the greed, lust, the avarice. Scribbled in the tablets. No propaganda tactics. It goes without asking. If you need it, then I'm fasting. It's why we long lasting. There's no fractions in the double S faction.
Bottle, you get the pocket bottle. It's a pocket bottle.
5 minutes left.
5 minutes left. Who want to get it?
5 minutes left. I'm trying to get the ball.
We did good. Pocket got it all down by 6. No.
You saying it out loud or you just mouthing it?
I was saying it out loud. Right.
It didn't look like it looked official. It looked official.
It ain't never come out.
I escaped the law. Got legit, got my name on. Ask about me something for love and make me so much. That's what they paid me for.
This is the first time we done been together since what? 2005, 2006.
Mistaken thinking we ain't taking score. Counting them wins and making more. Put it all
607, maybe 07.
make it yours. Away for nature to take a look.
Nothing like having somebody that knows who you were, man. We played YMCA basketball together from 7th, 8th grade.
Coming up where I'm from, Anthony's song from the battles of the young. Stuck with no funds, but up to some songs. 10 on the scale, we come up with the ones that stay down like we hung. Man, Dean could try until we come up like the sun and reach the sky. Put your hands up, no gun.
Yeah, work.
Okay.
We did. We got everybody.
Take care of this.
Thank you, Lord. Know this hard times try to break your boy. I tell my pain and champagne.